Good afternoon, everybody. It's Ryan Wolf here with the Sabres Hockey Central Extra on Locker Room Cleanout Day. Now, the season came to an end last night, as you all know, and thankfully for most, we don't have to go through that again. But unfortunately, hockey's over. I mean, it wasn't the best of circumstances, but now we wait until October for meaningful hockey again in Buffalo. Now, as you know, the Buffalo Sabres finished this season at 21-51-10. The most regulation losses in franchise history. They scored only 150 goals, which is not only the lowest amount of goals scored in a Buffalo Sabres season, which the previous record is 190 in 2002-2003, but it is the least amount of goals in NHL history post-1967 expansion. The Buffalo Sabres had the fewest double-digit goal scorers in franchise history with 4. The record originally was 7 in 2011-2012. The Buffalo Sabres also recorded the lowest the lowest goal scoring leader. Can't get my words right here. The lowest goal scoring leader, assist leader, and points leader in franchise history. Ennis had 21 goals. The record was 24. Christian Ehrhoff had 27 assists. The record was 30. And Cody Hodgson had 44 points, and the franchise record, or the franchise low, I should say, is 46. Also, the Buffalo Sabres averaged 1.83 goals per game, which is the lowest in the National Hockey League since the 1935-36 Montreal Canadiens. Now, moving away from all the records, if you want to call them that, obviously they're records, but we don't want to. They're not the type of records that you want to talk about and make common knowledge. But moving on to the injuries now, got a handful of updates this afternoon from the Sabres players themselves. Christian Ehrhoff has a concussion. Obviously, we knew that. Chad Ruedel has a concussion. We knew that. Nathan Lewin has a concussion, but he did say he could return to Rochester for the later rounds of the playoffs. He's very upbeat about this concussion. Obviously, we mentioned before, he's had a very bad history with concussions, almost had to retire a handful of years ago because of the concussions. Chris Stewart confirmed that he had a reoccurrence of his high ankle sprain, says he's going to spend the offseason in Buffalo to rehab his ankle to get it back to full strength. There was no comment from Michael Neuwirth when asked about his injury. Jonas Enroth confirms that he has a sprained MCL. Tyler Myers said that he suffered 2 broken ribs when he ended up skating into the net against Montreal. He said he was getting better, but if there were more games to play, he obviously would be playing, but he was just getting back to complete health. There was no update on Matt DiAugustini, Brian Flynn, and Matt Hackett. And last night, Hackett was seen in the belly of the First Niagara Center on crutches with some sort of brace on his knee, so he couldn't bend the knee at all. So I'm assuming, I'm not a doctor, but my best guess would be that he has a knee injury. So those would be things to keep an eye on this offseason. Just a few dates to remember. Tomorrow night is the NHL Draft Lottery. We find out if the Buffalo Sabres get that first overall draft pick they've been hoping for. 48 hours after the Stanley Cup Final completes, the compliance buyout window opens, so that will be interesting to see if the Buffalo Sabres do decide to buy out forward Ville Leino. On June 27th and June 28th, the NHL entry-level draft takes place, and on July 1st, National Hockey League free agency begins. Also, just a quick note here, Rob Sanderson of WHTK reports that Rasmus Ristolainen, Mark Pesic, Nick Delorier, Andrei Makarov, Connor Knapp, Nathan Lewin, Matt Hackett, and Chad Ruedel all will head to Rochester. Obviously, some of those guys are injured, but when they return to a healthy status, they will be able to play. As usual, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Sabres Hockey Central. You can check us out on Twitter at SHC.com and check out the website SabresHockeyCentral.com. Now, while this has been a very difficult season, you guys, the listeners, have made it a very successful one for us at Sabres Hockey Central on the other side of things. We want to send out, I know we sent out a thank you on Facebook last night, but I just wanted to reiterate that and say again, thank you to every single one of you who has followed us on Twitter, liked us on Facebook, read a recap, shared anything, whatever you've done. Thank you. We obviously would not be here without you. It's been a tough season, but the fun has just begun with the off season. So, like I said, keep it locked here. Thanks again, and we will have the latest breaking Buffalo Sabres news as usual. And I am Ryan Wolf. You can follow me on Twitter at WolfSHC. This has been your Buffalo Sabres, Sabres Hockey Central, Buffalo Sabres Locker Room Cleanout Day update. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for listening.